Don't let distractions disrupt your growth. When we get distracted by the shiny next new object, then it's like we're starting over from scratch. Hello and welcome to the Elevate podcast. I'm your host, Patricia Nowakowski. I'm a salon owner, educator, mindset, and leadership coach that helps salon owners go from overwhelmed and burnt out to motivated and empowered. It is my mission to help you systemize your business, generate more profit, and create a career that you love. Join us every week to learn about the small shifts you can make to elevate your business regarding mindset, marketing, social media, business systems, and so much more. Welcome to this week's episode of the Elevate podcast. We're going to talk about things you are doing as a salon owner that could possibly be stunting your growth. If you love listening to the Elevate podcast, please be sure to leave us a review and to share this episode with a like-minded salon owner that may receive some sort of benefit from listening to today's episode. When we talk about running a successful salon, this can be very rewarding, but at the same time, it can be really, really challenging. And as business owners, we're always looking for ways to grow and improve. Sometimes there are things that we may be doing that are preventing us from actually reaching our true potential. And we're going to talk about some of the things that I did in my business that really held me back from expansion and true growth in my salon. So with that being said, let's dive in and explore some of these things you may be doing that are holding you back from business growth as a salon owner. So first and foremost, one of the common mistakes that I made and other salon owners make is focusing too much on the short term and neglecting the long-term goals or the short-term reward and not thinking about long-term success and long-term rewards. So while it's important to be profitable and meet your goals and targets, it's equally vital to plan and invest in your business's future. So one of the areas where I see a lot of salon owners really holding themselves back in this area is holding on to team members that don't belong in their business. This can truly stunt your growth because this person may be affecting your culture. They may be affecting your employee retention because people don't want to work with this person. But because there's so much fear around loss of revenue or fear of letting go of this person because you struggle with conflict resolution skills, that we're only really truly creating a short-term benefit, which is that short-term income coming in. And we're not thinking about the long-term success of our business by actually removing this person from our business. So raise your hand if you are a salon owner who has somebody in their business that does not belong and you know you need to let them go. This is your sign to take the initiative to really take action and remove this person from your business. I promise when you remove people from your business that do not belong in your business, it only brings a positive outcome. I did this for a long time. I held on to an employee in my business that I knew was so toxic, and I did not let her go because the fear of loss of revenue and fear of disrupting some of my culture. And it ended up being so detrimental to my business, and it ended up leading to one of my top stylists resigning because they could no longer work with this person. So sometimes we think that holding on to people in our business is going to keep us afloat, when in reality, it can actually sink the ship. So I want you to look at every single person in your business and really evaluate if they belong, because that's going to make a huge difference on the success and the productivity and the revenue of your business. What if you could experience more balance and fulfillment in your salon? Build and retain an amazing team and earn more revenue than ever before. That's exactly what salon owners are doing in the Elevated Salon Owner Collective. When you join the collective, you will receive access to salon building courses teaching you ways to systemize your business, social media, and more. Done for you content including scripts, forms, social media, and email marketing. Stylist courses to train and develop your team, including our 12-week stylist training program, build your books, strategies, and social media. our community of like-minded salon owners and their teams with monthly group sessions. By investing in the collective, you will save thousands of dollars. You won't be throwing away your money at courses that don't work, wasting more money on non-experts who don't have the credibility to teach you from experience, or the opportunity cost of time away from your salon, your team, and your clientele. To learn more and join the collective, visit opulentbeautypro.com/elevate or click the link in the show notes. Another place where I see a lot of salon owners not really progressing their growth is by not scheduling and managing their time properly. And this is a crucial part for business growth because there are only certain things that you as an owner can do to actually expand the success of your business. And I see so many salon owners wasting their time on minimum wage tasks that they could potentially hire somebody to do for them so you can focus on real growth in your business, the marketing, doing things that only you can do, like training and developing your team, hiring. These are all things that are going to expand your business revenue in an exponential way, and wasting your time on a task that you can pay somebody $8 to $15 an hour to do is making you lose money. I cannot repeat that enough. If you are doing minimum wage tasks in your business, you are losing money. And the way to figure that out is if you have fear, because this is another place where salon owners really hold their growth back because they say they can't afford somebody. If you really break down what your time is worth per hour, and you see that by doing a $15 an hour task in your business, when you could be behind the chair generating $150 an hour, you can see how you can potentially be losing money. So really figure out what your time is worth per hour, and then figure out what tasks need to be removed off of your plate that are minimum wage tasks that you can hire somebody to do for you. And instead of saying, I can't afford this, what you need to see and you need to ask yourself, what can I do to be able to afford this? How many more hours do I have to work behind the chair to bring somebody in for 10 hours a week to take these tasks off of my plate? You're having them work for, let's just say 15 hours. That's $150 a week that you could potentially have 15 hours of your life back. That's just one client behind the chair. So by hiring somebody for $10 an hour for 15 hours a week, that's going to give you back 15 hours of your life. And that will easily be paid by just taking on one more client or maybe two more clients behind the chair. So how can you afford somebody to help you grow your business? Another place where I really invested in my business, and it was a huge risk for me, Megan, I love you, was hiring my marketing director. I now have 2 people working on my business to grow my business, which has propelled my success like nothing I've ever experienced. And it's definitely something that was so scary to do. But again, on a higher level, this is where hiring somebody to do things in your business that they're better at doing than you are is going to help you grow your business. Again, what do you need to do in order to be able to afford to hire the people you need to hire? Another place where I feel a lot of salon owners really hold themselves back is failing to invest in their marketing, failing to invest in themselves, solely relying on social media for their growth, even not doing social media. So as a salon owner, you need to ask yourself, are you doing enough? Are you investing in yourself enough? We need to invest in our personal growth, our business growth, our mindset growth. These are all areas that are going to expand you and your business in a way that you will never regret. What are you doing to promote yourself? What are you doing to invest in yourself? How are you intentionally growing your mindset? How are you intentionally growing your leadership? One of the things that's so beautiful about personal investment and about investing in your company is once you make that investment, once you take on the new information, once you take on the new experience for marketing, once you actually start implementing the things, you will 100% always see a return on your investment. So you need to sit down and see what areas do you need to invest in inside of your business. What is lacking? Is your leadership lacking? Are you struggling with your mindset? Is your marketing lacking? Is your social media lacking? Where do you know you have a hole and a gap in your business, and make the financial investment to close that gap? And that is going to be something that is going to propel your business into success, and you will always see a return on investment. And if you're not seeing the return on investment that you really love or that is really working, then you need to switch it and you need to try something else. It's always about pivoting and then going to the next thing that's going to really help you grow. But we also have to be strategic in how we measure our growth. So how are you measuring your growth? That's something that you should really be asking yourself as well. Are you looking at your numbers? Are you looking at your return requests? Are you looking at all of the facts and the information of your business to see and measure your growth so you can see how you can continue your growth and you can continue the expansion of your business? And then last but not least, one of the things that I see a lot of salon owners do is please don't go with the trends. Yes, hair trends change, but you want to stay solid in your branding, your mission, and your vision, because this is going to keep your business authentic to you. And that's what's truly going to bring you success. It's so easy to jump on the next best thing in the industry. For example, and this is not anything personal, but these are just some trends that I've seen. Extension salons, which I'm an extension salon, so I'm calling myself out. But, if I were to switch to something else because it was popular, say I wanted to go and switch to an all hair cutting salon because that was what's in now. Like, you want to make sure that you find your niche and you stick to your niche and you find your authentic voice and your branding and your vision and your mission and stick to that and not get caught up in what everyone else is doing to grow, right? It's so easy to look and see what others are doing and kind of get tunnel vision and really just get focused on what everyone else is doing. It's kind of easy to get distracted by what other people are doing because you see their success, let's say on social media, when in reality, we don't know what's happening behind the scenes. Don't let distractions disrupt your growth. When we get distracted by the shiny next new object, then it's like we're starting over from scratch. Really find what you love, really find your authentic voice and your authentic brand and what you love and what resonates with you and what makes you feel fulfilled and where you've already seen success in your business, and stick to that and focus on growing that. Remember that the salon industry is ever changing, and keeping up with the current, whatever the new current is, will help you attract new clients and increase your revenue, but it can also decrease your growth because it can confuse the clients that are coming in and it can really confuse your target market. So making sure that you find your authentic voice and you find where you want to niche down and stick with that, and don't get distracted by the next new shiny thing in our industry. So to wrap things up, take time to evaluate your business processes and identify anything that may be holding you back from growth. The things that I shared today are just some personal things that I have found have disrupted my growth personally. But you want to focus on your long-term goals. You want to focus on managing your time, focus on your authentic voice, and really focus on what is going to help you experience growth and help you take your business to the next level. Thank you for listening, and we look forward to bringing you more insightful episodes. If you liked today's episode, again, please share with a salon owner or someone in our industry that could benefit from it, and please be sure to leave a review. Thanks for tuning into the Elevate podcast. If you loved this episode, it would mean the world to me if you could leave a review on Apple Podcast or wherever you listen. The Elevate podcast is hosted by me, Patricia Nowakowski, and produced by Opulent Beauty Pro. To receive my free business guides, visit opulentbeautypro.com/free or click the link in the show notes. You can find me on Instagram at opulentbeautypro or at Patricia_Nowakowski_OBS. If you love this show, please consider subscribing. See you next week.